morning, everybody. It's been a while since I made a video, so why not? We're still at that same little airport in the mountains of Colorado where we last left off at. I've done a few upgrades to my computer and one big one to the plane. I got new avionics. It's the GTN750 by Flight 1. It makes life a lot easier. The Garmin 530 that was in here was great. It did its job, but it was old technology. A lot of planes are being modified with new technology, and of course you got the ABS or ADS in and out, or B in and out, I believe it's called. Whichever it is. Anyhow, new transponder and everything. This whole thing right here does not qualify. Now that this takes care of all the squawk and the transponder, this still, every time I alter anything up here, this will come on and it'll show that it's functioning. So I'm trying to figure out how to make this go away, so this is just the sole unit. Regardless, it's there, so we'll just ignore it. So if you don't see me mess with it, don't worry about it, because everything's being done via the GTN750. So we're going to make a flight to a little northwest of here. We got a lot of really tall mountains to get over, so we're going to have to kind of go around them. I don't particularly believe flying up to 16,000 feet is a good idea into GA, especially with no oxygen. So we're going to have to do a VFR flight up the canyon here, and once we're away from the mountain pass, then we'll turn west and head towards Garfield, Colorado. The mission I've pulled up is a secret agent. Okay, anyhow, I'm not going to buy that, but it wants me to fly over Pyramid Peak in Elk Mountains, Colorado to earn bonus pay. After looking on that, it says it's only a detour of 8 nautical miles. That 8 nautical miles will put you right into one of these peaks, and I'm not willing to go that high, so I'm just going to completely ignore that. I've already filled the tanks and adjusted the weight and balance for the passenger that we have, and I have already programmed the flight path into the GTN. And this is what I love. It comes on and it just lets you check everything out. It's so nice. All says expires September 19. I imagine there'll be another update around September this year with current charts and trains. I would hope so. I'm gonna definitely bug them about that. But this is the best part. You can cross-check to make sure everything's working. LCDI is half left. It's half left. The flag is out of view. It's out of view. There's no flag. Oh, wrong button. Dang, now I gotta do that all again. All I was trying to do is scroll my view back. Now we gotta wait. That can't be good for it. Continue. Continue. Okay. It is showing 2. The annunciator is on. OBS is 156. Yeah. Track 150. Yeah, okay, we're there. Everything agrees. Alright, so the flight plan. Okay. Where to go? Charts? No. Menu? No. Now, I'm still trying to learn how to do this. Alright. Flight plan. Menu. There we go. Catalog. I made a flight plan, then you could store it and put it in your catalog. So when I go to catalog, here it is. And I can do this, and I can activate it. Boom. Now look at that. And it automatically sets all your instruments for you. All your transport, your ADM, everything gets set for you just by a click of a button. It's amazing. Yeah, software for entertainment purpose. Okay, I need to delete that file eventually. Anyhow, we're going to leave here. We're going to fly. We're going to VFR everything. It recommends a estimated safe altitude of 16,005. We're obviously not going to do that. But the safe en route altitudes is 10.4 most of the way. Right here it's saying I get up to a spot where it's going to be 12.6. So we're going to have to kind of pay attention when we get in this area. But this is going to be the approach into Garfield here. So maybe that's the recommended entry altitude, and we're just going to be coming in low. I'll double check my charts. I could probably do it on that, but I find it easier just to switch screens over to Sky Vector, and looking at it I see what they're talking about, and we're going to skip that particular. We're going to enter off the LILXO intersection. Let's see if that's on here. Yeah, Zillup. Yeah, it's not on here. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. I could actually enter the LILXO before Cheryl, huh? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's, before Cheryl, insert before LILXO, boom, and blam, just like that, it's entered. Done. And this will take us on a straight in. If we feel like following this approach, we can. I'll probably cut most of these out and just fly straight to this Jig'em or Yodub. Okay, so there's that. The flight plan's in, we back out, we go to maps, and there it is. We're going to take off to the north. We're not going to follow this exact, because we're going to be flying VFR. We're going to literally just be flying this canyon right through here. We're just going to follow the road and the river. And I got these set just as waypoints so we kind of know where we are. But yeah, we're just going to cross right on in and follow the river. Come right around, and there we go. Okay, so here's the entry into the approach. So we're going to cut that out. And there's that LIXO I just added, Stoggy, Cheryl, and straight into Garfield. Alright, so there's that. More squawk. Click on it. We can type in anything we want. It's on 1200. We just, boom, VFR, and it's set, it's ready at standby. And the wonderful thing I love about this is as you take off, once you've established positive rate, it will automatically turn on if you forget it, which I am horrible about that, so that is amazing. I love that. So we'll go ahead and enter that. And let's go back here. Let's see, there's a home button hiding under here. You can just, let's see if I can dip down so you can see it. That's what I just clicked, was that home button. And let's see, airports. The nearest airport obviously is where we're at, so let's click on that and look at all this, every information we need. Arrival, departure charts, frequencies. Let's do weather. Just click and bam, it's already installed.
Central Colorado Regional Airport Information Delta.
I love this thing.
1200 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 0, dew point -4. Altimeter 3021.
Big change.
Arriving runway 15, departing runway 15.
15.
Advise on initial contact, you have Delta.
Delta. Okay, we have Delta. Departing and arriving 15. 3021, he said. Alright, about there. Alright, so let's look at this. He said runway 15. So we're going to be taking off to the south, and we'll have to make a U-turn and come back to the north. No, yeah, we'll be taking off to the south, and then we'll have to U-turn and head this way. That's no big deal. And what other info do we need? Elevation 7950. Instrument takeoff approach. Here's some charts. That's nice. Oh, okay. Yep, gives us all this information that we need. It's going to take me a while to decipher it. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with it. And here's the only departure, which is the Pueblo 1. Well, we're not going to do that because by the time we get to the CMP, that's when we're going to be making our U-turn and heading back north, so I'm not going to even worry about that. Alright, let's preview. Okay, that's where we're at. Don't have to worry about procedures, frequencies. Let's get the Unicom put in on the other one. Oh, no. Let's get that. Yeah, we're already on Unicom. Good enough. We're not going to deal with Center. Well, these guys I'm going to download, I'm going to purchase and get Pilot ATC. It's a very modified version of X-Plane's ATC, but it actually listens to what you're bloody saying. You could turn on World Traffic 3 and it will pay attention to World Traffic 3, including these parked planes here. And it can guide you in and park you next to one of these or wherever you designate. And if there's AI aircraft coming in, it will actually make you hold short of the runway and wait for them because it can see them, and it works just like real ATC. So it's almost like Pilot's Edge, just not real people, and it will work everywhere instead of just the West Coast or the west side of the United States, like Pilot's Edge. Now, Pilot's Edge covered the entire United States, and it was dependable. I would definitely subscribe to Pilot's Edge and have live ATC to talk to and correspond with. I've tried VATSIM because it does cover the entire United States, but what I've discovered is it's extremely rare to ever have any controllers on wherever I'm flying. It pretty much, I'd have to be at LAX or New York. That was my only options, and I'm sorry. This little GA is not, I'm not going to make continuous flights in and out of LAX or JFK. It's just not going to happen. It can, but it makes for a big headache for all the big jetliners coming and going. Alrighty guys, let's get out of here. I've already talked enough to you. Go ahead and set this back. Go hit the home button, maps. We got the flight plan loaded, so we're going to shut this down. We're going to turn the beacon on. We're going to open the window. Controls, full throttle, max RPM prop, full rich. We're going to select our left tank. Both tanks are full, so it does not matter which. We already adjusted our weights and balances. All fuses are in. 3 green on the switch. Cowl flaps are open. Trim is neutral. Let's prime the motor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It peaked. Let's close the throttle. Barely crack it. That's actually a little too much. Let's crack it a little less. Okay. And clear the prop. I don't see anybody that side, and I hope there is nobody. Fire in the hole. We are not starting. Here we go again. We're on the fullest tank. Let's go wide open. Let's prime again. 2, 1, off. A little bit. Let's give it a little bit more, maybe. What am I missing, guys? Hey, I did not let go of you. Why is it doing that? Alright, well, let's open our maintenance report. What's broken? And let's recharge that. Why not? Oh, preheat. Well, that's a wonderful thing about the expansion pack, isn't it? But for some reason, I do believe it would actually start. So this I'm not so... Let's do the fast preheat. Okay, 66. And we'll shut that down. We'll close. Turn the beacon back on. Battery back on. Fullest tank. Dang. I'm going to skip the prime because I'm willing to bet it's just fine. I did not. I literally did not let go of that. It's forcing me to let go. You're primed. You're warm. Start. Wow, it will literally only let you hold it for a second. Okay. Technical difficulties over with for now. We're charging. We got oil pressure. Temperatures are coming up. Flight plans entered for the millionth time now. This 1 hour flight is now going to take 7 hours just trying to get this bloody plane in the air. I'm kind of worried about even trying to take off now. Hurry up, we're going to keep the cowl flaps closed. We're going to be taking off on runway 15. We'll be climbing and making a U-turn. We're going to climb out at 700 feet per minute. We're going to be going to Garfield, Colorado. We're going to fly VFR north out of this canyon here. We're just going to follow it all the way up until we're out of the mountains, then we'll head west for Garfield. They're arriving and departing runway today is runway 15, so we got to take off to the south. Come over here and do warm up, or run up. Let our motor finish warming itself up and go from there. This is actually a parking area, but I'm going to use it as a run-up area. Alright. About there, cycle the prop. Okay, that's good. 50 to 100 RPM drop for the right mag. About 75, 80, 100. Comes back. Oh, too far. Okay. More stuff to go wrong. Full flaps. They are working. Flight controls are working. Takeoff, we're on the full tank, we got oil pressure, we're charging, we got vacuum. Again, the instruments are set. Let's see what the... let's take a look. Nearest airport, charts. are already annoying me to the point where I'm not going to start messing with anything because I'm probably going to break it at this point. Alright. We're going to lean it out a little bit because we are already at 7,900 feet. Takeoff and climb 7,000. So we want to make sure our fuel flow is roughly in this vicinity, about 18 to 19 gallons per hour on takeoff roll. Alright, let's get out of here. Hope I didn't have my... That's okay. Let's just go. This is a failure of a flight. Beautiful day though. What the hell is that? That was incredibly annoying, whatever that was. Wow. Can this flight be any more disastrous? I shouldn't say that. Yes, it can be. Positive rate, gears up. Any time, make that message go away. Knots, 700 feet per minute. Everything's looking good. I didn't set my bug for runway heading. Climbing very well, are we? Alright, 1,500 over the ground. Let's go ahead and begin our 180. Climbing, but I decided to level out to do this 180. Alright. We're just going to VFR right up this canyon. Waypoint is going, our line is going straight. Obviously we're not. We're going to go around everything, but come up and make a left and head into Garfield. Get up to 12,000 2,000 feet and we should be good. See, it automatically came on. Why is it on ident? It shouldn't be on ident. Oh, that's not. Okay. Altitude recording encoded. Alright. That twitching is annoying. It's nothing to do with X-Plane, it's this SATEC yoke that I have. I need to disable the directional hat on it, because I'm pretty sure that's what's causing it, because anytime I hold it slightly to the right, it'll start twitching. Yeah, they wanted me to fly over these peaks. Well, thank you. Not today. Miles away, so it's wanting me to fly over these peaks probably. can support it. Good for it. Oops, 12,000 feet. I turned on the autopilot only for the altitude hold. I'm still gonna hand fly mostly. Let's switch over to our next tank. Let's get cruise set. 14 gallons an hour. 75% throttle. There. 13.5. Close enough. A lot of twitching and spots appearing on my side of the screen. Well, I can't wait for them to release this Vulkan update. Because I just upgraded my GPU to a monster, and it's a lot better than it was, but it's still lacking. For my comfort. That flight director is literally forcing me to the right. Because I'm holding almost full left aileron. And it's trying to level me out and make me go to the right. Never understood that. I don't have the autopilot engaged, but the flight director still takes over the entire airplane and makes it go where it wants to go. The one thing I'm using is just altitude hold. I'm not using heading, nothing. There we go, now it's let go. Trim looks like now. Trim's almost 180 over. Airspeed is looking good. 168 ground speed. That'll do. occupation, but it's pretty cold. Below freezing. Cabin heat. I don't know if it's modeled that the pilot will get cold or otherwise incapacitated from temperature changes inside the cabin, but they're there, they're modeled, might as well act like it, I guess. I'll start turning and head this direction. And there's a little airport in there. I put in this system. I made a couple quick hops from that airport to here and back, just testing it out, the procedures. Kind of familiarize myself with it a little bit. It's amazing how easy it is to actually use once you have it in here. It is a paid upgrade of $39, but this will work in every airplane. Well, I'm not going to say every airplane. It works on Coronado airplanes and it works on the stock X-planes. If you have any other payware airplanes, it may or may not work. You have to check that out yourself. But it's flight1.com, and it's the GTN750 by Reality XP GTN. So I can even update it. I need to do that when we land. I don't dare do that while flying because my experience is when you try just checking something, it'll crash the whole sim or it'll close out X-plane in its entirety, and I don't particularly want to do that right now. Auto-correcting, isn't it? See, that trim is automatically moving and I'm not telling it to. I really don't like that. I don't know if that's an actual feature of a Bonanza or if it's Coronado or if it's just flat out a glitch. But right now my hands are off the controls. It's only altitude hold. That should not be moving. Okay, now it's not moving. It's going to make a liar of me. Alright, I see how it is. Going to be pretty sketchy coming up through here. We're going to be close to the ground, so we're going to have to be on our game. Try to follow this as best as we can. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy that Pilot to ATC. It would be nice adding that next level of experience in requesting clearance and being vectored and requesting VFR or pop-up IFR. I think that'd add another level to this. I don't have very many viewers, and I do appreciate every single one of you, including my 3 subscribers. Don't know who you are, but thank you. Thank you very much. I never in a million years expected anybody to watch my videos, so it does mean a lot. And it is very flattering knowing that other people are watching it. I don't know if you enjoy it or not, but you know, I'm doing this for me. I enjoy this flying. I'd love to fly a real plane. It's just not in my cards at this current moment in my life, so you know what? This is the next best option, and to be honest with you, it's a very affordable option considering the real thing. like right in here I can make a turn back to the right and then get around it. Or just stay this way. Yeah, I might be able to just stay in it. See what happens.
Weather. Wind light and variable, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -5, dew point -7. Altimeter 3022.
3022. That is just so nice, being able to instantly have frequencies at your fingertips. A whole airport directory, all the nearest landing strips, so you can make an emergency decision. I really like this unit. Follow the river up and intersect. We're just not going to go over to the waypoint. We're going to follow this river as best as we can. Right on up to about here, and then we'll come over. Yep, we're doing good. Even 12,000 feet would be pushing it, because this is actually very legitimate. Right about 13,000 feet is where vegetation mostly will stop growing, and this is a very accurate thing, so that's pretty much where oxygen is at its limit. If we were actually in this plane, we would all be probably feeling lightheaded or some form of altitude sickness. That'd be my guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But yeah, we'd be flying right at the edge. That's why I didn't want to go up to 12,000 feet to fly over this peak to satisfy whatever this is, I guess, out here somewhere. Not interested in that. Flight path is actually coming right through here. I'm going to stay just to the outside of it. Actually kind of interesting, because I'm literally flying just by using the trim right now. I've never had it set up to this point. This has been brought up in many forums. You can see the scenery pass through it. It's like this chrome is transparent, and it's not supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be a reflective surface, but not reflecting the outside, reflective of what's in the cabin. The scenery passes right through it. Unless these are actually made of acrylic, like the glass. But I would imagine that these would be metal. Of course, looking at it, no scenery's passing through the screws, are they? Yeah, it is. It's all transparent. interstate, or highway, I should say. Out this direction now. A little rough, 30 frames per second. Of course, I've turned all my settings way up, so that's not too surprising. Still, for 30 frames per second, that's very reasonable. Left to 250. About here. So I'm going to keep an eye on these hills when we get there. We might fly just around them. Might be able to go through them, but looks like we'll cut through right here. Sorry about the squeaky chair, guys. Had a weather update because now suddenly there's a shadow. So check it out real quick.
Eagle County Regal Information Echo 1300 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -3. Altimeter 3024. Arriving runway 07, departing runway 07. Advise on initial contact, you have echo.
We have echo. Yeah, all the red is above us. Our current flight, yeah, we're okay. We're actually going to be right into the glide slope right there. At Lixo. Okay. So that brings up another little interesting. Let's go ahead and flight plan, crew, load procedure. 5,000. Alright. Activate vectors to final. Oh, I hope that doesn't put us in the trees. No, we're above everything. Just. Oh, wasn't that easy? Instant vectors. Crazy how this thing just does everything for you. Obviously you still have to monitor it, but it makes for a lazy pilot is what I believe. Because it's just going to do everything for you and you forget how to do it yourself. So if that suddenly failed and you rely on it entirely, then you have no idea what you're doing. I do want to look at the charts again of the airport. That one. View charts. Garfield. There's the chart I wanted. So really Downey. This is where we're at. About to be. So Downey we need to be at 12.2 and we'll descend from there, so we're actually going to be coming in just under Downey. We'll descend down. Elevation of the runway is 5,500 feet, so we're going to be coming way down. Probably somewhere around there. Alright. 275. Airport info, frequencies.
Garfield Co. RGNL weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 1, dew point -5. Altimeter 3016.
That's a big change. 3016. See, now we're going up. We would have been too close to the ground.
Garfield Co. RGNL
hey,
weather.
Hey.
Wind light and variable.
Down in this valley. I see it. Put the landing chart on top of it. Oh, okay, that's neat. The approach. So we just crossed the Lixel fix right there. So how's this look on X-Plane's path? Ain't too bad. Graphically edited flight plan. That thing is just neat. Anybody see an airport? Right here. Wow, dang, we're perfectly lined up. That was crazy. Hand flying it, I'd never be that good. Flight path. Wait till we get close to Downey, then I'll select approach. In theory, we should be intercepting it right here at Lixo. Or Lixo, whatever it's called. See what happens. A whole bunch of nothing. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of editing on this video to take care of that no start issue this morning. Still really wish I knew what was going on. Wow. Put on the binoculars. Where are we going? Wow, look at all those jets, all those planes, and no buildings. Interesting. Looks like GA's right there, so we'll land and exit here, taxi over. Powerful binoculars there, huh? Okay, we're at Downey. This is where we should begin our descent. We should be capturing the glide slope. Not going to. Oh, you know what? I just realized autopiloting didn't do me no good. So it jerks the plane to the right. I lost sight of the airport. Anybody see it? I think that's it right there. What is going on? Like I'm in a very strong crosswind all of a sudden. Yeah, there it is right there. And we are on the glide slope according to that. We'll actually... what the heck just happened? fun. So yeah, I need to cut my speed back, but I did not mean to do that. Time. Zero this dang trim out because I don't know what's going on. Wow. Mixture up. Damn, a warning. Give me a heart attack every time. How far off we are. We should be at 10. Yeah, we're 1,500 feet too high. We should be nearing... about 9,300 right here. Yeah, we're way too high. Come back to an idle. Yes, I know the damn gear's up. Shut up. When, for whatever reason in this Reality expansion pack, when you put the flaps out, it's like it hangs you. I mean, I got a pretty heavy nose down situation, and it just doesn't feel like the altitude's coming off. It really doesn't. Start lining back up at the runway. What's that flicker? Settle out. Back up half throttle. I wonder if that's some sort of cloud effect that's happening. Shouldn't be. caught up. Probe speed back to about 90 knots. guess with that no-start situation this morning, that is very lifelike, because not every time you're going to get in your old antique airplane is it going to fire up every single time and just go. You're going to have problems. So, it's very frustrating though. Hit the runway, and I bounced again. Dang. Flaps up, brakes. Dang. Alright, well, we're here. It was a horrible takeoff, it was a horrible landing. This was a very rough flight. There was no procedure, no nothing with it. It was just rough. Dang, come on. The brakes on this are ridiculous. Nice place to put a sign right in the middle of the freaking... Hit the wing. Damn. Glad that stuff doesn't cause damage to the plane, because I'd be mad. No airport would put a sign right in the middle of the path like that.